In this video, I'll be making plastic from milk. Milk contains a protein called casein. In milk, casein exists in the form of a salt which is calcium caseinate. The interesting thing about casein is that it's a monomer and combines to make polymers, and these polymers are what's going to make up our plastic. First, 50 milliliters of skim milk is heated to 40 to 50 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes, and then 10 milliliters of vinegar or 5% acetic acid is added. As soon as the acid is added, a precipitate falls out, which is the casein. The structure of the salt is complex and consists of three forms of casein: alpha, beta, and kappa. Together they form a stable structure called a micelle. The kappa casein interacts with water on its polar side and interacts with the alpha and beta forms on its non-polar side. It is an artistic structure of a micelle. The circles are submicelles and their sides are enriched with kappa casein. The submicelles are held together by calcium phosphate interactions. The pH of milk is 6.6, and at this pH, the submicelles can interact with the calcium. When acid is added, the pH is lowered and the casein precipitates out. The micelles aren't really soluble in water and exist as a colloidal suspension. The casein is filtered and washed 2 times with water and 1 time with a saturated sodium bicarbonate solution to remove any acetic acid. The next thing to do is color the casein. This process isn't necessary and you can skip it if you want. First, a small amount of water is added to a container and then a few drops of food color is added. The casein is added to the solution and mixed around. You can see that I added too much water, so I let it dry until it becomes like a dough. This is the perfect time to mold it. I opted to mold it into a ball and a cuboid. I wanted to check if the plastic is waterproof, so I put the cuboid in a bunch of water and let it sit there overnight. When I took it out, it was sticky and quite soft, so I was able to break it easily. I tried to break it apart with my hands, but it was quite hard. Then I smashed it with a hammer and it shattered into pieces with just one smash.